Hello, 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 YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Let me just get my stuff straightened out here. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? I don't know what's going to happen. I know that we lost power earlier today, a couple of hours ago. So it was storming out. I don't know if that is going to happen again, but we will give this a shot and see what happens. Let me just send out some links. I'll be right with you. Finished watching Raw. I am doing my upload now, so at some point, probably after the live stream, I will post that. And yeah. Send it there. Send it there. Send it there. All right. So we got that, got that, got that. Let me see who else is out and about. All right. We got that. We got that. All right. So, yeah, Raw was pretty good this week. Like I said, I am uploading my video now. It had a little bit of a copy claim, so I'm trimming it. We will see how that goes. And yeah, hopefully at the end of the stream, I'll be able to make that public and you can watch it. I don't know who watched WWE this week, but it was decent. It was. I'm a little late. I know that. I wanted to put the chickens to bed before I jumped on and take Tilly out and do all that lovely stuff. But and then next week we have the pay-per-view for WWE. I believe tonight is NXT's version of the American Bash. I'm not sure how that's going. I know that's already on. But I'm recording that, so hopefully I will get to put that video out tomorrow because I believe that's supposed to be pretty good. It's going to be like champion versus champion with Adam Cole. And hey, tonight is a big night. Are you talking about wrestling or are you talking about your life, Tony? I sent you a link on both Facebook and Hangouts. So if you would like to pop up, you can. Hello, Joseph Grove. How are ya? You saw the spoiler. I won't say a word. I did not see the spoiler. I only saw the ad for Keith Lee versus Adam Cole. So, Ah, very good, Joseph. Yeah, I'm tired today too. I think it was the mugginess today from the weather. And then we had a bad storm when I got home and we lost power. Me too, Joseph. Although I do like Adam Cole. I think he's good on the mic and he makes a good champion. All right. Well, good luck with that, Tony. And by the way, on Jimmy's stream on Tuesday, we were coming up with different scenarios for a wrestling match between me and Jimmy, and you were chosen as a commentator, Tony. Joseph, I think you got to be there too. We were thinking like Octoberish. Like everybody on his stream was getting into it. Of course, Gary started the whole thing saying that he would donate money to see us wrestle. So we were like, huh. And a couple other people were like, yeah, that I could see putting money towards that. So we were like, hey, this could be a fundraiser type of thing. And that's what we figured. We were like, Tony would make a good commentator. Like we were picking different people because even David Larson said he would come down. And but yeah, it was pretty funny. I don't. Do you remember Goat Boy? Well, Goat Boy is going to be my manager. Yeah, and then Muggsy's going to be Jimmy's manager, and Muggsy's going to have Jimmy destroyed because for a warm up match, he was going to put him in with WTF Mike. I was like, you call that a warm up match, really? And then it went from WTF Mike to WTF Mike and Captain Jerk to me, Susan, and yes, Muggsy blew it in New York. I don't know if Muggsy blew it, but the whole New York thing with Muggsy did not work out. And Muggsy got back home today. We were pitching in to get him a bus ticket back home. And I believe Bashful picked him up at the bus station today. So I believe he is back home. But yes, apparently there is a whole story that goes along with that whole New York thing, but I'm sure you will hear about it. I said the same thing. Yes, Muggsy's home safe, at least as far as I know. I know Bashful was going to pick him up at the airport, at the bus station today. And yesterday on the live stream, he was on the bus on his way. So I am assuming that he arrived home safe. And I believe Bashful was going to pick him up sometime this evening. Hey, Seth, how are ya? Yeesh. So yes, I believe Bugsy made it home okay. Like I said, I haven't heard from him or Bashful, but I know I spoke to Bashful and Lisa last night, and that was the plan. And like I said, Muggsy was on the bus on the way home yesterday. So, Seth, did you watch Monday Night Raw? I am editing a video now from it, and I'm hoping to get that posted probably after my live stream. It's already uploaded on YouTube, but I had to trim it a little bit because apparently they found an issue. And nice, Joseph. Nice. I have my regular iced coffee. that's watered down by now because I got it at like 4:30 on my way home from work. Yes. But so Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins wrestled on Monday, and it was a tag team match. And of course, pal, I keep this week, Joseph. I'm like so out of it. I keep forgetting to get lottery. I'm surprised Jimmy hasn't given me a hard time by now. But I've not gotten a lottery for this week yet. I'm like completely in shambles this week. I think it's like the whole car thing and all that crap. So I got other things on my mind that are interfering with my lottery playing. Thanks, Joseph. I appreciate that. So I'll root for you to win tonight, seeing how I don't have a ticket. And I don't think Jimmy's gone out. No, I've had his truck, so he can't have gone out to get tickets. So, yeah, Rey Mysterio picked the stipulation for him and Seth Rollins match at the next pay-per-view. It's going to be an eye for an eye match, which I'm not really sure what that is. But Rey said he was going to rip Seth's eye right out of his head. Hello, Dirty Operations. How are you? Thanks for popping in. I know, Joseph, that drives Jimmy crazy too. Yeah, I'm almost thinking that Seth is going to win because it's going to end up, I think that Rey's son, Dominic, is close to making his debut, and I believe it's going to end up turning into a feud between Seth and Dominic. That's my opinion. So I think Rey is going to end up losing and may get hurt and maybe cause a retirement, and that's going to bring Dominic in to battle Seth. Or it'll end up in a tag team match. I was actually thinking that today when I was watching Raw and he was at ringside, because the last couple of weeks Seth has been trying to talk him into going with Seth. So I was actually thinking about that. Can you imagine? And that would be something that they would do. They would have how many times have they done it before? But yes, that thought crossed my mind when I was watching that match. Because it was the winner picks the stipulation. So I thought, imagine if Dom turned against his dad tonight and ended up having Seth Rollins pick the stipulation. Yeah. In some ways, I'm like, I don't know. Would he fit in? He probably would fit in. He'd probably fit in better with Seth than. Because, like, where would they. I mean, other than Seth forcing Rey to retire, I really can't see. Or Rey managing Dominic, maybe. I really can't see a storyline with Rey and Dom if Dominic does not turn against Rey. But yes, I was actually thinking the same thing, Joseph. Great minds think alike, I suppose. But yeah, I was thinking that. And I'm assuming that because Asuka won her match against Bayley, and the winner of that match got to pick the stipulation of the Sasha Banks Asuka match, but they didn't have Asuka say what the match would be. So I'm assuming that will be Monday for a little bit of suspense the week of the pay-per-view to draw more people in. You know how Vince likes to do that last minute thing. Tonight's the big night. It's the American Bash, Joseph. It's recording. I thought about having it play on the laptop on the side, but I have it recording, so I'll watch it tomorrow and do a video because it's not just a regular week show. I'm still really behind on the NXT too. It's just been so much going on that I haven't wanted to take time out to watch it because I've been kind of doing the Monday Night Raw and the SmackDown videos. But yeah, I'll try and get an NXT video in tomorrow for the American Bash. And then there was a 6-man tag tonight Monday night with Big Show teaming with the Viking Raiders and against Randy Orton and Selena Vega's two goons. So they asked you to come back and do a 6 to 10. You said no, you'll do a 9 to 8. So a 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. tonight? Or a 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow? I always hate having to go back to work when you get out because then you don't get that relaxation of knowing you're done with work. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have wanted to do that either, Joseph. Yeah, I would much rather go in the next day and do like you're doing. Do a 9 to 8, do an 11-hour shift. Because then, once you're there, it's not so bad. Yes. I do the same thing, Joseph. As soon as I walk in my house, I change in my PJs. And I really don't feel like going out anymore. That's why most of the time, if I have to go somewhere after work, I don't like coming home first. I'll usually stop on my way home because I just find it easier. Because just like you, as soon as I get home, I want to change into my PJs and just be in for the night, watch TV, and go to bed. Yes, we are the same, Joseph. Yep. But yep, that's the first thing I do. Sometimes I feel silly taking Tilly out at 5 or 6 at night and I'm in my PJs. But I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I don't care what people think. They don't like them, they don't have to look. Yes, except for baseball team. We are not the same for a baseball team because I will never be a Yankees fan. Never, ever, ever. So speaking of sports, did you hear about the deal that Patrick Mahomes set up for himself? That's a pretty sweet deal. He's getting like $500 million, what is it, like $500 million or something like that for a 10-year deal, and he's guaranteed $400 million. Imagine. Yeah, they've been talking about it on the radio all morning, all week in the morning. because apparently he just signed it like over the weekend or something. It's one of the highest paid athletes, they said he is now, or he is the highest paid. Yeah, it would be nice to get a $500 million paycheck for a month, but I don't think you or I will ever see that in our lifetime, Joseph, unfortunately. I don't even think we would be worth that much. But yeah, it was funny. They were talking about all the stuff he could buy with that money. But apparently it's like, yeah. But Tom Brady could have gotten something like that, but he kept turning it down. And now he's at the age when nobody would pay him that, even as good as he is. Oh, Gary. Gary the Macho Man body slammed Andre at the age of 21, the showstopper, the Heartbreak Kid, the $1 Million Man, a Yokozuna third class. All right. So yeah, Gary, I was filling in Joseph and Tony about our discussion last night on Jimmy's live stream. Captain, what's up? Yep, Tony's still here. Tony doesn't feel well, so he's just going to be listening. He might throw a word in or two in the chat, but if he feels better, he might pop up after, but hopefully he'll feel better. Captain? Yeah, it went from Gary made it just a one-on-one, and then it went from a one-on-one to a no-holds-barred last man standing match, then on to a death match. So, and we were talking about either having it in a trampoline, because we were going to do it at the house on the trampoline, but then we thought there's not really enough room for people, so we thought about doing it at Jimmy's Club, like renting the property, because there's plenty of spots for people to park and and we were talking about if we didn't do it on a trampoline, we could do it in a bounce house, so it's nice and soft, so nobody actually gets hurt. And we were saying that we needed some undercards, and we were talking about what the undercards could be. But yeah, we were going to have Tony as commentator, Captain Jerk and Crystal as cameraman. Yes, Jimmy has a club. It's a gun club. Yep. Gary said one of the undercards would be Goat Boy and his beard versus Gary and his hair. Yeah, and Captain's job, like I said, is doing camera, but his job beforehand is to break into WWE headquarters and steal Andre the Giant's singlet for Jimmy. It was funny. People were actually getting into it, Tony. Wicked bad. like I said, people were like, yeah, I'll travel there. We'll set up a date. And we can, like, people can donate money on a set up PayPal or something. And then we could put the money towards some foundation or something as like a fundraiser. Like we could all pick a foundation to go to. Yeah, Goat Boy was really into it. He was freaking funny. He was. He wanted to do it. He was saying he wanted to do it this Saturday. And we're like, we can't do it this Saturday. Shit like this got to be planned out, dude. But yeah, Jimmy was like, we can make a real show of it, but we can't do it too quick. We got to like set it up for a time when people can come, give people planning on traveling and but yeah, it became quite funny because a lot of people were getting into it in Jimmy's chat. Yep, RKO's out of nowhere. Gary said that it would be Doris, the master of the diamond cutter, versus Jimmy, the master of the sleeper hold. Speaking of which, of the video I got, there's an RKO out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. There is. I have a video being uploaded right now, Gary, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Hopefully, when I'm done with my live stream. But yeah, I was even chuckling to myself this morning driving to work, thinking about it. Because they were, even David, like I said, even David was getting into it and was like, I would travel there to see that. And he was like, and Dizzy and Tina can pick me up and drive me there. But yeah. I don't think Andre Singlet is a good fit for Jimmy. Andre is a foot taller, but I bet he would fit perfectly in Uncle Elmer's gear. Jimmy originally said the big shows. And he big shows might even be a little bit big for him, but because Big Show's like a foot taller than him too, but oh, did you do the video, Tony, of you eating the apple pie Kit Kats? The styles clash. Really? Maybe you and your girlfriend could be one of the undercards, Joseph. Yeah, Squirrel, I don't think I got that notification. I'll have to go see and make sure my bell's on for you. Because I do not think I was told you came out with a video. You'll give her the diamond cutter? Not if she drops you on your face with the styles clash. A DDT. DDT. Oh, you'll reverse it. How the hell are you going to reverse the styles clash into a RKO or a DDT or a diamond cutter? How the hell are you going to do that, Joseph? When your head's down at her feet, how are you going to reverse that? I'm waiting for your explanation on exactly how you're going to reverse that. Yeah, Captain. I think somebody actually did say Bundy too, to use Bundy's gear. We are all waiting, Joseph. I'm still trying to figure out the pile driver, reverse slam driver. Yeah, you better be thinking. Because we are going to make you the undercard with your girlfriend. And she'll have permission to beat the crap out of you. I'm sure she'll agree to it. Every woman wants to be able to do it. Maybe we'll even get big boxing gloves so you could have a boxing match if you want. Oh, when she has my head between her legs, I get back up for a diamond cutter. Remember the Brain Buster? That was a badass move. I have a big bag of Hershey's miniatures. Why the fuck are they 70% crackle? Nobody eats the fucking crackles. Yeah, I can only eat so many of the crackles. They never put enough. You're right. They never put enough good ones in there. It is always usually 70% of the crackles. It's like a can of mixed nuts. It's always 90% peanuts because nobody wants those. That sounds perverse. It does sound perverse. Yeah, I'll eat like one or two of the crackles, but then that's it. I get sick of them. 50 miles from Hershey, Gary. All right, Cap. That must be nice. I would be there all the time. It'd be like a Budweiser tour, but in the Hershey factory. Yeah, Gary, are they open? Ooh, and it's a free tour. Do you get samples like you do at Budweiser? I would want to take 5. I love those things. Oh, they're not open. Bastards. They'd probably be making something else right now anyway. I don't know what a candy factory could make to help with everything going on, but they'd probably think of something. They could come out with a chocolate incubator, a chocolate tube. So that way when they take the person off the tube, they can eat it. Send you a bag of kisses. Yeah, I like the kisses. I actually tried, which were really good around Christmas time. They had candy cane kisses. They got like little bits of candy canes in them. They were awesome. They were so good. But yeah, they were like just like a candy cane. They tasted like a candy cane, and they had pieces of candy cane inside them. It was really good. They should make them all the time. Yeah, the miniatures are good. Nice, Gary. Maybe I will write them and get my free bag of kisses. But yeah, freaking I don't know what Oscar's stipulation will be. They'll send you them or the minute. Ooh, the kisses or the miniatures? Ooh, Joseph, there you go. Write Hershey. Tell him you want a bag of miniatures. Joseph, whose autograph card did you get? Joseph, I'll autograph a card for you. Isn't that sweet, Joseph? Gary will autograph a card for you. All right. I don't know baseball that well. I know the Red Sox, but I only know some of the names. I don't really keep up on baseball. I just root for the Red Sox. I watch the World Series because Jimmy makes me. Yep, you can frame the Gary Scandal baseball card. Shane Dog, how are you? I know, I keep calling you Shane Dog, and it's Shan Dog. I was corrected, and I'm still doing it. But I think they said everybody does it. I've always wanted a baseball signed. Joseph, Gary said he would sign one. Maybe you could have him sign a baseball. Or I'm sure Tony will sign a baseball for you. Hi, Lysian. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. I don't know why my knee's bugging me today. I don't know if it's just from the storming, but it was really sore this morning when I got up. And then it was okay during the day, and then it kicked in sore again when I was doing dinner. That's why I was kind of late, because I had to cook dinner and eat before I came on. Same old, same old. Yeah. I think that's the same for everybody. We had a nasty thunderstorm, but it only lasted like a half hour. We lost power like 3 times. I got out my candles because I wasn't sure if the power was gonna stay out, but it usually don't stay out long. I think the longest we lost it was like an hour, hour and a half. Yeah, let's see. It was weird. Like it was sunny, and then all of a sudden the wind picked up, and then the thunder and lightning came, and it was really windy, and then it rained. It didn't even like downpour like you would expect during a thunderstorm. It kind of just sprinkled. But I believe it's supposed to pick back up later. Very peculiar, Gary. 2 thunderstorms, but no rain. Yeah, I think was it Monday? I think it was Monday. it like completely downpoured. I like watching them, Joseph, but it scares me a little bit. I think because my mother was petrified of thunderstorms. So I think from growing up and her being so petrified, like she was the type of person you had to unplug the TV, shut off fans, you couldn't talk on the phone, you couldn't shower. So I think some of that still stays with me. I know like it's safe to do all that, but it still like scares me a little bit. But at the same time, I love like how cool and dark it gets and all of a sudden it starts pouring. So it intrigues me, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, it's thunder and lightning out. And I was out in it always all day. I changed my back brakes on my Jeep. Nice. Yes, it was weird Monday. I made a video called Sound of Silence. You can't hear a bird. Yep, Doris, my dad was like that too. Storms are good. Yeah, Lissy, I love sleeping during storms, especially like downpours. I love the sound of rain to fall asleep to. Sometimes I'll put my TV on YouTube and I'll just play like rain sounds in the back, like on a black screen, and go to sleep like that. Wow. It is funny how that happens. Like the birds can sense the storm coming, so they get all quiet. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Gary, if I tend sometimes I'll go through these spurts where I have wicked insomnia and I won't sleep like sometimes like 2 days. I won't be able to sleep. No reason, just either my mind won't shut off or I literally be exhausted, but to close my eyes and go to sleep, I can't do it. But yeah, sometimes I'll do that to try to help me sleep, like put the TV on the black screen with the noise. Yeah. And it's weird because like it only happens like it used to happen a lot, but since I started taking the CBD oil, Joseph, it doesn't happen as much. Once in a while it does because like even if I take melatonin, it doesn't help. It doesn't put me to sleep. Yeah. Same thing here. If I take a sleeping pill, I'll fall asleep, but I'll be up in like 2 hours, wide awake, not able to go back to sleep. If I take Tylenol PM, same thing. Yeah, say with me, it'll make me fall asleep, but I wake up within like an hour or two, and I'll be like wide awake. So far, the only thing that I've found that helps me sleep through the night is the CBD oil, or sometimes if I have a drink or two before I lay down, that helps because it helps relax my mind. But yeah, it's weird how it like happens. I saw a train today in Wethersfield, Connecticut. Nice. Was it a passenger train? You don't really see too many passenger trains anymore in small towns. You have to take sleeping pills an hour before you go to bed. That's what I do with the CBD oil, Gary. Is I'll take it about an hour before I plan on going to bed. Um but yeah, I do the same thing with the sleeping pills and it doesn't like I won't get tired. It's funny, some people, I don't know if it's for me, but some people that stuff works like reverse on them. So like instead of making them sleepy, it's almost like caffeine. Hey Ian, what's up? But yeah, and then like caffeine doesn't keep, everybody's will say to me, you drink too much coffee, that's why you can't sleep at night. And that's not it, because any other time I can drink a pot of coffee and lay down and go right to sleep without an issue. See, Joseph, that would keep me up if I played Xbox, like anything interactive. I would end up staying up no matter how exhausted I am. Back in the 50s, the Ringling Brothers train went through our town. Nice. I once saw the Ringling Brothers train in Nashua when I had my neck surgery, because I was driving to make some money because I couldn't work. I was doing YouTube. I was doing YouTube. I was doing Uber. And I picked up some of the carnies from the Ringling Brothers train. And they went out to dinner but yeah, that's a long ass train. All right, let's see. All right. Joseph, I diddle the wife and then I sleep good. Gary. I don't know if this is old news. I hear the NXT UK folded. I haven't heard much about NXT UK, so maybe. I know are there shows still on the network? Do you have the network, don't you, Joseph? That's cool, Shane, that he walked the animals to the Centrum. That must have been cool to see. Must have. Okay, Gary. I know. Hello, Ben. How are ya? Welcome back. Joseph, I know when my smart. Oh, you watch it on your Xbox, right? Is there like a upgrade or something that you have to do? Because I know sometimes with my TV, if it gets out of date, like the programs, I have to update it. And then with the TV that Jimmy uses for one of his monitors, I couldn't do it on there anymore because the TV and the app that it runs on got too old. So it wouldn't support it no more. Hello.
Hello. Oh my god. Ugh.
How you doing?
Hot.
Yeah.
Well, because I went back down to the store to take back some more hot cans. Oh my! It was so hot right inside the back. room.
You scared Gary.
Who?
You. He said, "Holy shit, Ian, you scared me."
Who? And well, because and tomorrow is supposed to be up in the 90s.
Yeah, here too. I know it was humid today here. Where I worked, there was a cool breeze though. Like it was humid, but it was breezy at the same time.
Yeah. So I just got off the phone with my one friend who on his wrestling promotion,
Yeah.
and he said
And
he just got off the phone with one of the girls who wrestled for a what her name? She wrestled for a W, and he
cool.
can have her to well, like she is the current woman champion, like like and before his p- p- her motion.
Yep.
I have a gut feeling that they probably gonna have her to drop the belt
Ah.
because she had to compete in a I think she got to face 4 other women.
Yep.
It's gonna be a it's gonna be um a like a fatal if hybrid. Yes, sir.
Nice.
So Ian, I body slam Andre when I was 20. Yeah, right.
Did you go to your wrestling thing?
Yes,
How was it?
man. Yeah. Sorry, it was a good turnout.
Nice.
And they brought in a guy from. He was in the how Huff Enough.
Yeah.
I think he was in season 4. I think.
Nice.
And it was a good match.
Yeah.
Like both high well, man. Oh wow, man. See, you know what? If you ever go to one of them shows, make sure you get see like when the wrestlers get to come out of the ring, move because they got they have no sorry, I can't think now. They have no go Hardwell, right by the wing.
Yeah.
So yeah, and well, because Oh yeah, man, because in my cousin um um well because I went with my cousin and two of her people like see work with um uh you know and the one is like he totally um um deaf,
Yeah.
and the one is he had to use them watches too, because he cannot, walk like really good, and uh, yeah, so anyways, and that was a pretty good show, and because and half the wrestlers said, "Ian, you back?"
Cool.
Yes.
Jagger, welcome. Thanks for popping in.
And there's some man, they had some new guys they actually brought in. Man, like man, the one guy couldn't make it to the big time.
Yeah.
Man, see, but he kind of looked like a um
Oh.
and he looked like oh, what's his name? Um,
Joseph, I never knew that.
Gene, the Smithy.
Yeah.
Mitzi, Buddy Nat, Mitzi, but like he looked just like him, like he like big. And so they did well because because at the last show, it was a special tribute show because one of the wrestlers had passed away from leukemia, and so they did the like anyway they have everybody have to like like each around the wing, and they did the 10 bells each salute,
Nice.
and oh my goodness, and they did a each um each and they did a each so anyway they did a special a tribute thing. Man, I was almost was crying.
Aw.
Well, man, see no, man, see no, man, see, man, see no, because that was kind of like really, uh, uh, really, whew, t- 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 touching, because they did a because that pro wrestler have two young um l- 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 little um 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 kid, you know kid,
Yeah.
like he like one is 2 and one is 5. Like I said, man, that just really, really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 and like, um, yeah, uh, yeah, and oh man, I mean that kind of funny. Um, I kind of well, I kind, I kind, well, man, say know it, man, say know it, and every show I always have to give, you know, head to the rock referees.
Yeah.
Yep, thing. Hey, why you just go back? Hey, why you go back? Hey, aren't you supposed to be right in the back? Nancy, like I said, oh, be quiet. Like I said,
Thanks, Gary. I'm glad that you have that much faith in me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, and on Monday, I'm gonna be on a podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
nice.
Because I was on the one person watch live stream, and the live stream went if it got a whole bunch of people on it was because I accidentally like really loud. Oh my goodness. Oh man, like my friend said, hey, hey, so I got something to show you. Man, see, oh God, oh, you like that? I know. I pass when I get the point. People do make mistakes. Jeez.
Joseph, you got to go number 1 or number 2. The First Lady of New England. Nice. I'll even do the wave. You want me to do the wave?
Yeah.
Gary heard it. Ian.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I saw it on the screen. Oh man, I just don't feel like I want to.
Hey, you never know. Maybe it'll go viral and you'll make money off of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like my friend said, hey, Noah, so what if Himo Himo, that's ooh, so what this? Like the one guy on the late night
Yep.
TV. Oh, please don't find that video. That'd be embarrassing as heck.
National TV.
Yeah.
Ian.
Oh man, like I said, well, I'm not going out. I'm gonna just stay myself inside the house.
If it makes you feel any better, we're talking about Joseph Grohl's bowel habits.
Yeah. Oh, Bob. Yeah, Bob. Yeah. And oh my goodness. That was so embarrassing. Oh. Yeah. Oh God. Oh well, man, my face. It, man, my face. Like an expression. Just what this.
Joseph, you're too much.
I'm sorry. Let's see now. Uh, oh, man. And that happened to the best of us.
Ben's trying to start a "We love you, Ian" chant in the chat. Woo, Gary. Don't forget the woo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And so I bought 2 new pops. They're coming right in the mail.
Nice.
I found Jack. What's his name? Jack. Jack.
Nicholson?
Yep. When he was playing the Hoka.
Nice.
Man, he was a good.
I was going to say, I heard a lot of people say that he was like the best Joker. He has some of the best facial expressions.
Yeah. Him and Heath Ledger were the both
Nice.
the good ones. And they just oh yeah, because and they just because and they said, oh yeah, we got a new person who is a new hello manager. You know, at the one, at the small, show.
Yeah.
And man, that's the most hated guy in the whole, company. That is kind of like a whip off of the Hand Down Man and Butter the Rough Wheel.
Ah.
And like you said, well, it's going to be a lot of changes going on.
Nice.
And well, because and my cousin trying to see if I can do help, like just maybe help right in the backstage,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna be no security because I know to be to be like one of them people, you have to have a thick, skin.
Yep.
Man, see, because I said I cannot do that because I know I got a little hot, Well, man, see, because I just kind of like wall line when somebody actually like he spit right in my face.
Yeah.
That totally make me mad, like right there.
Yeah, I couldn't do security at an event. I would be knocking people out left and right.
Yep, because and like with the people who have like way too many drinks too, you have to deal with the people who
Yep.
were drunk. Like I said, no. That's because I said I can probably help the wrestlers, maybe like carry the luggage,
Yep.
or maybe help to set up like the wing. Oh wow, man! I actually watch. You know how they, after like you take down the wing, boards about this thick, like underneath
Yeah.
because wow, I thought there was a rock trampoline. It's not a
No.
trampoline. It's not.
Train spotting. But I don't think I've ever heard of a movie Train Spotting.
Yeah,
Maybe it didn't come to the US.
That's to know. Like I don't know if man, I trying to watch like like the NXT. It
Yeah.
just no, I really not getting into it.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing earlier. I wicked behind on my recordings on that because number one, I do my live streams on Wednesdays, and number two, it hasn't been that good.
Because and with a Raw, okay, because and with Raw and it's because like Raw and SmackDown been awful.
Yeah.
Like there was no good matches, and I bet the pay per view probably suck too.
Yeah.
The extreme, rules or what they co- no, man, see, okay, wow, man, see, like my favorite thing to watch on the on the yeah, so on the network is the older stuff.
Yeah. Me too.
80s
Yeah.
stuff.
Really, Gary? A mass shooting. It wasn't the Batman movie, right? Because I know there was a mass shooting at the Batman movie a few years ago. But I think that was in Colorado, right? I didn't hear about that, Gary.
Yeah. And plus, my friend said, Ian, I want you to do like a couple of the your art wallings, because I did like a couple, of them with a couple of the wrestlers.
Oh, yeah?
Man, then wrestlers said, "Oh my God, you did a good job." Hello. Oh, yeah. Let me show you what I did. Oh, stepping up. I did him. Uh, um, East, um, East, East Fair Tour. Okay, why am I in the back? Look like my ex. Oh, good one.
I'm back.
Oh, yeah. So, like, anyways, I did that one.
Nice. Yeah, I was trying to look up that stupid train spotting movie and I clicked the wrong thing. I was like, oh, what happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, Gary. I always like to be fashionably late. I'm sorry. It's just what I do. And you're right, Joseph. Only I would do that. Only I would pop out of my own stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Um. And I went to the one guy get get him t t t e table. Like he got a whole bunch of stuff on his booth. Pretty good some stuff. Like
I'm sure he is, Gary. Although I can't hear him laughing. He might not have been paying attention. Maybe. We can hope.
yeah,
Yeah, I was reading a little bit of the description. It did sound interesting. That was a long time ago for a mass shooting. 96? No, Joseph, he is in his office. He was going to go out in the garage, but he said it was just one of those days. Oh, nice. There's a sequel. Yeah, I'll have to try to catch it.
and they're gonna have to right at the show. He used to be a part of East Hannity. Um, um, uh, they're gonna have
Eric?
no, like the what is it? And the guy with the red locks. Uh,
Oh, I think I know who you're talking
um,
about.
Fulton, East, Fulton, East, East, so Hoyle.
Oh, okay.
He gonna be there, and man, I really want to, um, um, say like every time when I get to go right into the show, um, uh, I got well, I meant because and like my friend always let me to get my free, then ask me free, but I have to pay for them, my uh, autographs. So I'm gonna try to get him and maybe get awesome Kong.
Nice.
But like the couple times when she's supposed to be there and she never show up.
Ah.
Well, because like hopefully she would come. If not, I don't care. They said she had to come or she be would be like he stripped all the woman belt.
Ah,
Well, no, and that's the rules. That's because and you must like defend your belt, or you buy a certain days, or you be stripped.
yep.
That's how it go in the rock wrestling business.
Yep. Yeah, exactly how it goes.
Yeah, because or if a wrestler got hurt, because or if they are a current champion, or if they can't wrestle, they have to forfeit
Yep.
or do a and um and well, and that show is um a show to help raise money for e- cancer
Nice.
because it hit home, oh, well with me because I lost my grandma. I can't work because and my good good grandpa
Ah,
from it. So I just wanna, I just wanna, be there. Kind of like wanna, you know, maybe like you donate maybe like f- eat f- eat $5,
yeah.
like handsome, you know, thing.
I guess the most famous person I ever met was a boxer called Mickey Ward. He actually grew up in the same city and neighborhood I did. And he fought pro for a while. Tug McGraw.
Well, man, because in my biggest wrestler, sorry, no, well, because in my biggest person that I met was Jim the Anvil Nightheart.
Cool.
He was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man! Like all I remember is like a big old, gut.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. Oh yeah, like oh yeah, like in it's very funny. Um, like uh, uh,
It's 10 o'clock.
I know 10 o'clock. I know.
At least it didn't scare me this time.
Yeah.
It usually scares me.
Yep. Yeah. So like okay. So what I was gonna say now? Think that clock. So, he's oh yeah, like a funny thing would happen. Like me and my friend, after he was walking right on the east sidewalk, you know,
Yeah.
like we were gonna get our tickets, right at the thing. Well, like you have Jim and some girl like he was with almost ran me and my friend down. Like he, like he accidentally was writing on the east sidewalk. You with the car?
Yeah.
After 1 minute, see, because I said, "What the heck? Did we just get went over by Jim the Heart?" Or like my friend said, "Yep."
Yeah. Ben, that's cool. David Bowie. That's wicked cool.
Wow, cool. And my second wrestler, well, he is kind of like a manager to Hemi, the mouth of the South. Hot.
Oh my God, he's so funny.
Man, you know, and that's kind of weird because like when I get my um autograph and he didn't even talk. Like,
Really? So he wasn't much of the mouth of the South that night, huh?
well, man, see, because I bet he probably trying to, you know, like he save his, you know, voice, because he was with, let's see, and some strange reason he came out with the Bob Beharian.
Really?
Yeah, like I said. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, like he didn't measure the.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, back in WCW.
Yep.
Man, see, because at first I kind of had the you know, but Wayne fought kind of like, did he mention him?
Yep, he did.
It
They
was,
were the faces of fear.
yep. Man, see, like he brought out like the Barbarian, and Haku,
Ooh.
and they was in a tag team no hold barred 4 count anywhere match that got messy real quick.
Yeah.
Because then you all of a sudden you see Haku as it was taking Cowboy Bob Orton, and like you put him inside a trash can. You know, just like picking the whole thing of trash can and just, you know, throwing right at him. Then you got like the Barbarian was working over some Yahoo. I can't remember like his name. You know, like, you know, like, oh yeah, like some Harbor guy.
Yeah.
That really not that, you know, important. Man, like how?
Yes, Gary. Haku and Ming were the same person.
Yes.
He was Ming in WWE and he was Haku in WCW.
Yeah. And he was super, super nice. But when you make him mad, so I heard some, you know, and the one woman wrestler that I met was really kind of like really not, you know, puff. Yes, no. It was it was it was East East honey.
Oh. Yeah, she was kind of a bitch.
Well, because she said, "Oh, I'm sorry because I was when, you know, really, really, you know, like elate, you know, meant speaking like she supposed to be at the show, but like something happened with her, like she missed her flight, you know, and she got there, you know, about a 2 hour, you know, later.
Oh, wow.
You know, then everybody start to, you know, going home, and like, man, oh man, like I can tell she was higher than a kite.
Joseph, I don't know if I saw Fever Pitch. It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if I ever watched it. And I've never watched The Three Ninjas. That was when I was coming out of my Hulk Hogan, Hulkamaniac phase. Frank Robinson, I know who he is. He was the first black baseball player, wasn't he? Frank Robinson.
Oh yeah, and I found right inside a Wahui Market a salsa banks and a baby comic book.
Nice.
But I almost bought that, but I said, I really don't like them.
Joseph, I will. I'll try to watch it. If it's a baseball movie, I'm sure Jimmy will watch it with me. He usually watches all the baseball movies.
Yeah, because in the one wrestling promotion I always used to go to, they always have it right. Yeah, oh yeah, because they always have pro wrestling right at the one baseball, place. But now they're not gonna. Well, man, see, because the guy who won that, so he actually we higher. They said he is kind of getting up there in age. So I looked him up, or you on the web. He is 65. See, so I guess he probably it's time to quit. Like time to hang up, or you like his like his tights.
Yeah. It's a Red Sox movie that I'm sure Jimmy has seen it. Gary Numpty Ming means vagina in Scotland.
Ming?
Really? Yeah.
Oh wow! So Ming means yeah, man. Because in I sworn I saw one of the independent wrestlers right at the East supermarket, because he looked so familiar face.
Yeah.
But I said, was it? Saying no because I didn't, because because I don't want to, like me go up to him, like to him saying, like, do I know you?
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, it was he used to wrestle in WCW. And, he used to be like one of the people like you always get you beat, like every single week by the big names.
Gary, that's funny. Ben called me wee man, and now he's calling me numpty. At least he comes up with some creative names, but Gary.
Okay, wait a minute, because like I told my friend, dude, can you try to get to bring in Kevin East Harvin? Man, see, like my friend said, why do you want to bring him in? Like he is a old timer, man. Because I said that'd be a good opponent for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, see, you know what? Like the only thing I like about them, like the man, see, man, because I like them old, be, 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 e- hair guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man, see, like fans hated, like boo him, like throw a whole bunch of, Hopkins, and like,
Yeah.
like, what because like, and he always, man, see, I would because and they find a way how to, always, pour something right out of the tights.
Ben. We did have that discussion after you left last week, Ben. By wee man, do you mean a little man, or do you mean like a wee man? Wake the hell up, Nupty. Maybe Ben called you another name and now he left, Gary. He's probably on the shitter.
Yeah, my phone always got, I got my phone thing. So I have to like see, and always a pain in the butt when to buy so if you had to buy um a whole new thing.
Gary, you'll have to find out from him at the beginning of the stream next week what those mean. That's too funny. Because didn't he do that last week right after calling you a wee man? He was like, well, I'm going to go now. He's probably laughing his ass off right now watching you. I will try to remember to remind you, Gary. That is kind of funny, though. And now this time he did it again, just didn't say goodnight this time. He just left. Gary's gonna stew about this for all week. Yep, 2 weeks in a row, Gary. Poor Gary. It's probably because we're always harassing Joseph. I know, Joe. I haven't ever seen him on anybody else's stream. Gary's gonna give him the RKO out of nowhere. But I think I did see him one night in Jimmy's live stream. I think he like popped in for a minute and then left. Like he said hi and was like, just pop it in to say hi.
And I'm still waiting for my free. I still got like a free more packages still. It's supposed to be coming in the mail, but they never came.
Yep. The mail's all messed up right now anyway, but yeah, everything's taking forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
Shane, you missed it. Ben insulted Gary again and then left. Well, I don't know if he really insulted him. He called him a name again. Called him numpty. Last week it was a wee man, and tonight it was a numpty.
Yeah, and oh well, man, I can't believe I was wrestling at the inside my swimming pool
Nice.
because I was bored. Man, saying no big. I said, okay, I can't just wrestle, and just whip myself. Kind of,
Very nice.
Yes. So, anyways, I had no shame. And that quite kind of, really, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's bad. I said, oh, you got me in the face. Yes. So, and I gave myself the flying Superfly Jimmy Snooker splash. Off of the diving board. Fly. Splat. Yes, I actually did a full body heady flop to that actually hurt. Like I said, okay, I guess I can take that, really bad, bump. They call it in the wrestling business a bump.
Oh, Gary, that's not good. Grease hurts, and it does blister up fast. You got to throw your shit under cold water, like ice, or put a piece of ice on it. That must have hurt, Shane Dog. All right. I might log off because apparently when I trimmed my video, they took the majority of it out. So I have to try re-editing it to their liking.
Okay.
You should have gave him AI gouge. Yes. Hit him back. But
Ugh. Ugh. Poke right in the eyes.
yes. All right.
Okay.
Thank you for popping up, Ian.
Okay.
Guys in chat, thanks for popping in and hanging out with us. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys later. Hopefully, I'll get my video up tonight. All right. Thank you, guys. And like I said, Gary, I will try to remember. Fuck you, Ben. I will try to remember to remind you at the beginning of the stream next week to confront Ben. All right, guys. Thank you. I will see you guys later. Lots of love. Peace. Bye.